Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as the Netherlands let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're finally putting some armor division into our troops here. Soon we'll have aeronautics, which will allow us to actually put some aircraft into these guys as well. And we should have a pretty decent army, I would say. Ready to go to war with France. Not so much ready to go to war with the Germans, because Germany does still very much frighten me. And if there's any war Germany starts, you can guarantee I want nothing to do with it. Unless we're on the same side. At that point, we can kind of, we can talk about things. But everything else is a little bit too, stay over there. Because you scare me. So how is this war going, by the way? Patagonia, unsurprisingly, has just been completely destroyed. So I'm pretty sure Chile is just going to try to... yeah, annex Patagonia. Not a huge surprise by that. Like, I can't not intervene because they were the aggressors here. Ecuador, did you immediately attack Peru? You did. You're also with Argentina. You're also not in my sphere anymore. Wait, did I ever get into my sphere, or did I only add you up to, Okay, so the monarch has just died. A sad day for everybody. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the ass or anything like that in the future. Mexico immediately banned the British because they shouldn't be here to begin with. I know Germany's trying to influence them a little bit, but I think Germany was that hostile. And so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. And when are you done? You are done right now for a little bit more army organization. You all unlock in like next year. So we are getting close to finishing our tech tree. And we should, I think, be able to finish the tech tree by the end of the game. Put 2 into you. 2 into this army. You guys go here. So combine, combine, combine. And can I immediately build aircraft? I cannot. I'm assuming it's an military aviation. 3%. We're not at war, and we do have the technology to build aircraft. So overall, things are looking pretty nice for us. And we have so many techs that just make things even better for us. So I'm not going to complain. I don't even know what our tanks are supposed to be because they look like just boxes on some treads. So get you guys all together. Persia is having an uprising. They're having a tiny communist uprising. It's no big deal. Just go over there and crush them. Thank you very much. We will, of course, intervene immediately. And for you, the tanks are done. Okay, send them down to this army. Like, how high is our supply limit now? 111, I would say that's actually pretty good. So combine these guys up. I don't know if the Germans have tank divisions quite yet. And I know that the tanks are considered like armor divisions here, or they're considered other units, but they're not on the back. They're not on the back line. This might confuse you, but tanks are not backline units or frontline units. Aircraft are backline units. Just make sure everybody understands that. And are these? Where are you guys fighting? Jacobin rebels? Yeah, you guys fight together. Were you Jacobin rebels? Yeah, I think a large chunk of our army did just rise up against us. Maybe. Yeah, some of our troops did rebel. Was there any rebellions over here? No, it was only Indonesia decided to rise up against us, so thankfully, our troops in Europe seem fine. Oh, and also in Africa. You know, people are a little bit upset with us. But just don't worry about it. Okay, I understand there's a lot of battles going on here. Maybe they shouldn't have maybe they just shouldn't have risen up. And unfortunately, because they passed all of the reforms, We cannot, where are you guys going? You seem like you get to here. Yeah, and then you give up. I don't know what you're even thinking. Just go down here and kill them, please. Of course, we want to gain some prestige. We will... You're fully funded right now. So I can't do anything here. And I think we actually scared our rebels off into British territory, which is hilarious. Yeah, no, they went into British territory, shot some British dudes, and then came out on the other side. And I mean, that's fine. If they kill some British troops, that's A-okay by me. You're at neutral. You're still at cordial. We'll ban the Germans again. Just get them out of here. Add you to our sphere. We've banned you. Okay, so Ecuador has lost their war against Peru. A sad, sad day for us. And you, Mexico, are definitely having an uprising. So I help you in your war, and you immediately turn your back on me. Again, I could send troops over, but I'm not going to do that. Like, do we have another army in Africa? We have a 21 stack here. And yeah, of course we have you guys over here as well. So, I mean, the empires are looking fine. Has Italy taken more territory? They have taken Qatar. Bahrain is civilized, so nobody's going to be able to annex them. Nej is in the British sphere. I'm just still amazed by just how large British India is. It'd be so nice just to capitulate the British Empire and annex all of this region. Like, could I justify a 3 people liberate country, acquire state? So not really, as far as I can tell. I don't even choose the Americans. Yeah, so let's get our final weapons upgrades here. By the way, those slots must open up like 600. So build as many dreadnoughts as we can. Do you have a limit on how much you can build? Yes, but I don't think we want that many. Let's just build a bunch of cruisers, because I don't think you have a limit. Yeah, so build these guys up. 22 more ships. And we're going to have a fantastic, fantastic navy. And I don't think we've researched... You know, we still haven't discovered planes quite yet. We could start putting tanks into our other armies as well. We're going to do that for sure. And there's also a crisis happening. Is a crisis in... It's in Chile. Chile wants me to back them. Argentina is having some fascist rebels. Okay. Why do you have fascist rebels? Like, fascism shouldn't be that popular in Argentina, because they don't have... Oh, I guess they do have 2 cores over here they don't own. If you're wondering how fascism works in Victoria 2, the more territory, or the more cores that a country has that they don't actually control, the more fascist they get. Like, Serbia usually becomes very fascist. Romania usually gets very fascist, as you can see. Who else normally gets very fascist in Victoria 2? I think you guys are mostly fine. Japan normally doesn't. It's just Persia owns a decent amount, and they're going to get a little bit fascist. Maybe Egypt as well? Yeah. We also have another slot we can use. So again, we're just going to go to... Yeah, you guys have no militancy at all, which is nice. I mean, West Java doesn't have a ton. I mean, there's some people with a lot of militancy there. So you know what? Let's decrease militancy in your territory. I mean, there's a lot of militancy here. Why are you so mad? Because your needs are not fulfilled? You know what? Fine. Let's decrease militancy here instead of in West Java. Try to make you slightly less upset. I wonder if anybody's going to back any side here. Yes, we're interested in the crisis. Germany and Italy have gotten involved. And who else is involved? Everybody's involved. So we got Chile against Patagonia. Of course, I'm going to back Germany in any position here. So what do we got? We got Italy. We have Italy. We have Italy. We have Italy. And we have apparently me wanting to support Italy as well. So we could have a massive anti-German war. I mean, I'm thinking about it. But we haven't upgraded these forts as much as we can. So, you know, let's upgrade them now. Just in case. We're fine losing Luxembourg in the event of a war. You want to cut Germany down to size? That's really going to, yeah, you really all hate the Germans, huh? I will do it. It's so risky. We're also going to completely fund the military right now and completely fund the navy. We still don't have planes, so we're going to go with 5, 5, 1, and 1. Because now you still even though we added war goals, you still want to back the it's going to be everybody against Germany. It's going to be a massive pile-on. But if we can get it to work, it's either that or Germany's going to crush every single person underneath their heels. Which is dangerous. So I knew you, yeah, so Britain has backed you. France still wants to back the Germans, because again, France doesn't like... This actually will not result in a great war, because it's going to be everybody against Germany. We get 14 prestige. It is dangerous. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. We'll at least have our navy sitting out here. We might lose the northern territories. We're going to lose Luxembourg for sure. And Colombia is at war with everybody. Did America become a great power again? No, they're actually in 15th place. How have you dropped lower? I don't know, but I think Colombia is trying to take the Panama Canal, which is hilarious. France, did you join the side? No. Germany agreed to be cut down to size. That is amazing. So Germany is now in a significantly weaker position. It does mean we can at least cut our navy spending. We're actually making so much money that rebellion our ally. This is in Mexico. We'll press our claim, but I won't do anything about it. Did they go communist or they went republic? Okay. And guess what? Immediately, Russia and France attack you. And I'm wondering, like, can you guys do anything? You're at war. You're at war with everybody. It's a complete pile-on. And I don't think there's anything I could do here. Who else are you at war with? You're at Germany and all its allies. I am curious about, I mean, I couldn't justify a war against you because you like us too much. So I remember before at the very beginning of the game, you know, Germany was our most trusted friend. You know what? Yeah, you can have military access. That's fine. Even now, I would like to take the territory back from the French. Like, do you think Germany still has the capacity to win the war against Germany? Or do you think Germany, I should say, has the capacity to still win the war against everybody else? Probably not. So Serbia is trying to attack Bosnia, who is allied to basically everybody, so I'm not too sure if that was a great idea on your part. We have to decrease relations between us and the Germans. Because Russia is now trying to take some territory and take Ostprussen. Like, I wouldn't mind getting involved with some conquest here. Ethiopia? Sure, we can have an alliance. I just don't know what we could do against you that would, you know, I would like to get involved. I would like to, take a small slice out of the German pie. Germany, you cannot have military access to us. I mean, you're fighting in our country, which is fine. You have 700. How do you have 700 divisions, even though we just got cut down the size? I mean, I know why, because you've mobilized. But still, that is absolutely insane. You have 333, 186, 560. The numbers get absolutely outrageous the further and further on you go into the game. Germany's winning. Germany might win the war, which is... The Suez Canal has been finished. Beautiful. We're not actually in 4th place. Is it because everybody just got kicked down below her? Yeah, France, the United States, because everybody... It's not really that we got better. It's that everybody else got worse. By the way, like, Germany, are you going to win? I mean, they got Ostprussen. Yeah, Suez Canal has been finished, which is, again, just fantastic for us. You probably have a lot of... You're going to have a lot of tanks in you. 29 prestige. I did look it up. And the actual Suez Canal was built in, like, 1869, so we're, like, 60 years late on this. We want to go for protectionism. I mean, Germany's taking a lot of territory. Austria's taking decent territory as well. War subsidies are very expensive. But I would still like to... It's actually amazing. I mean, Russia should beat the Ottomans. I don't know if they're going to try to take anything from them. But yeah, this is... What's your biggest industry zones? Upper Bavaria, Brandenburg, Hessen. It's like, I would like to... And unfortunately, I can't... Too many alliances at 60. Like, I would be fine getting an alliance with you, France. I could dissolve 3 alliance. I need to dissolve slightly more than that. I'm going to improve relations with you by 1. Okay, the socialists have 1 again. I don't care about Bosnia. Let's send our troops up to the north. Let's get better artillery attack. They're still at war with Denmark. Russia is taking large swaths of territory. It looks like the battles are slowly shifting in the other way. Is there 3 alliances we could break? Yes. Dissolve the Danish alliance. Dissolve the... I don't have an alliance with you. Who else do I have an alliance with? Oh, like this is now... We have alliances with these 3. So that's going to make us 16. Who else am I allied to? Oh, we're allied to a bunch of people. Greece. I know I think you're in my sphere. Because that's going to get you to... Still negative 16, huh? Who else am I who else am I allied to? Well, I guess because they weren't in my sphere. Persia. But that's even like, even if I join the war on their side, that doesn't necessarily mean that they would call me into the war. Like, I could declare my own separate war, but I feel like that's actually a little bit dangerous for us. Is it at negative 14? I'm going to improve relations once, because I think every relationship boost is a +4 to reasons to join. Which I'll still definitely take. Also, we still don't have aircrafts, which I'm surprised by. You know, tariffs, let's just bring those down to 0. Make our money back. And, okay, never mind. The war against Germany is over. They did take over... I mean, I think they easily could have taken over both of their provinces. So it's a bit of a shame. But that's... The tides shifted against Germany so quickly there that I think in the future our alliances definitely aligned more with France. We got negative 76 now because you're no longer... I'm assuming before they're like, yeah, let's ally each other so we can fight the Germans. But now that they're not at war with Germany, they don't really care about us anymore. Which is a little bit sad, but I guess I can understand it somewhat. Build less stuff in Amsterdam. Build cruisers in the other provinces. Amsterdam. Yeah, so build stuff like this. I mean, one more battleship won't hurt. I hope. But I think that this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everyone for watching. My name is if you've enjoyed. Remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.